wishful thinking for 2020. 2010, we have 3 more add-ons for Malaysia, products that are not replacing existing products and that will be offered to your customers, to your friends and families in the Malaysian market. One is 3008, the other one is 5008, and the third one is the very exciting Sports Coupe RCZ. All these new products will come fresh and new only after a few months or weeks after they've been launched in Europe, here in Malaysia, just to show you how serious we are about the Malaysian market and the ASEAN market in general. And this car, for us here in Malaysia, is called T73. Let me just now more quickly talk about a few numbers, which normally are very boring, so I will go fast. But I just want to tell you a few numbers about what Peugeot stands for, because sometimes you may not know. Peugeot stands for #1 French manufacturer in the world. Do you know that? Maybe not. We are the #1 French manufacturer in the world. We are #2 European manufacturer in the world. We are #2 worldwide diesel manufacturer. You can read the rest. We are not an exotic brand coming out a small place in Europe. We are a very serious, long-lasting industrial firm that is here to last and to invest in our future together with our partner NASA. On the next slide you can see more numbers. I'm not going to read them all, but I think you can also read something very important about Peugeot, about what your Prime Minister said. Peugeot is clearly a leader, a world leader in environment responsibility. 50% of our sale is less than 140 gram CO2 per kilometer. Maybe that doesn't speak to everyone. It's a simple conversion from liters per kilometer into CO2, which is normally what is now counting in Europe, and also in the rest of the world, by the way. You can see all the numbers. Now if you switch to the region, you see of course how big and important the region is. I don't know why we only get to be serious with that kind of numbers, because our numbers last year tripled from low numbers to more than 4,000 units in the ASEAN region. By the way, in 2009, guess what? We sold more than in the 4 years before 2009. It means how serious we want to grow our share and our volumes in the regions. And in that respect, I would really like to extend my very warm congratulations to the NASA team for this outstanding performance in 2009. No compromise to quality, no compromise to customer expectation, just competence, professionalism, and long-lasting knowledge of the Malaysian market and the automotive world. I visited this morning one of their showrooms. I have to say it's first class. We have decided to step our presence in Malaysia and grow our sales in the region outwards from this country. To this end, we will assemble new right-hand drive vehicles which could be exported to other ASEAN destinations, depending of course on the market opportunities and the legislations. In a parallel move, we will bolster the scope of action and responsibilities of our regional delegation based in Kuala Lumpur. I say based in Kuala Lumpur because previously they were based in Europe. Guess what? We think it's much better than that, closer to the customers and the dealers. So they will be based here. They will work here. They will have their weekends here and their friends here. They will understand the market. And I think that's a major move for us. The industrial part of our project is founded on the partnership deal we signed with NASA in Paris that time, in a nice hotel with the honored presence of the Malaysian Prime Minister. It was October 7th, 2009. and of course it will build on the facilities and capacities that NASA already has in Gorun. The agreement we reached for the launch of the new vehicle, which we call T33, allows us to extend our partnership, which began in 2006, as Mr. Nazaruddin mentioned earlier, with the assembly of the 206 Vestari. We are providing NASA, of course, with technical support in order to guarantee compliance with PSA, Peugeot, production processes, and ensure quality which meets both Peugeot standards and Malaysian expectations. It's only when we meet both that we have a chance to be successful in Malaysia. T33 is a notchback, particularly suited to the needs of the Malaysian motorists, with a modern design, spacious boot, good presentation and equipment which is to the highest market standards. It has a 1.6 liter petrol engine with an automatic Tiptronic Porsche system gearbox, and it will be launched this year in the second half of the year, on top of, as an add-on to the existing model lineup which you know of, which, by the way, some of you already celebrated by making Peugeot in Malaysia the car of the year 2009, but you probably know much about that, and I'd rather look in the future, and I'd rather wish ourselves that 3008 or 5008 or RCZ also once get a chance to become car of the year in this country. 308, as you know, is already a worldwide success, and T73, which I just unveiled a few minutes ago, is going to build on that success because it shares a lot of technical elements together with the 308 Turbo, which you know of. To conclude, I would like to thank Mr. Nazaruddin and his team, all the team which I got to meet today, and they impressed me not only with their warm welcome but also with their professionalism. We have, as Mr. Nazaruddin said earlier, we haven't touched the surface, in his words, of the potential of Peugeot in Malaysia. We know there is much more to come, and I would like to say that I'm extremely confident with the partnership we have here with NASA. It will help Peugeot achieve even greater success in Malaysia. Thank you for attending this press conference, and we remain available for questions. Thank you.